Hello everybody and welcome to Serve Ministries Inc. This is an incredible opportunity. We are on location right now from the Niceville Police Department with Chief David Popwell. And it is an absolute pleasure, Chief, to be able to be here with you today. And thank you very much for agreeing to this interview.
My pleasure.
The first interview question that we have for you, Chief, is the Niceville Police Department has never had a chaplain before, and you came up with this idea of having a chaplaincy program. What was that all about, and what led you to do that?
Well, one of the biggest reasons for establishing a chaplaincy program was I saw that there was a void with the officers with their spiritual needs. And unfortunately, because of the nature of our work, there's a lot of negative things, a lot of emotional issues they have to deal with. And there was no real outlet for them other than going through the official chain of command, which sometimes they're afraid to do. And I figured that having a chaplain program would be the best opportunity for them to go speak to somebody in a safe environment and maybe help them out in times of stress.
Obviously, there were some challenges, or were there challenges, to setting up this program for this department?
Well, initially, one of the main challenges that we obviously have being a public service entity is you're always afraid of interfering on someone else's religious beliefs, and that was one of our main concerns. But since the program is basically like a military chaplain program, it's a non-denominational, and it administers to everybody, and we've never had an issue. All the officers are very supportive of it because they needed that boost.
Right. Now, when you first started this off, naturally you probably had some concerns. Can you share some of those with us?
Well, again, our main concern was we didn't want to force anybody that didn't have a religious inclination to feel that they had to participate. Right. And then we also want to make sure that we didn't discriminate against anybody else's specific individual religious belief. And we have not had that issue. We thought it might be a concern, and it wasn't. It turned out to be a non-issue.
Oh, that's outstanding. And so, do you feel better that all your concerns have been addressed now, and you feel good about the program that's established right now?
Of course. Like I said, the biggest thing that we had is, I think is one of the problems with society today is there's not enough emphasis on religion and on the Lord, and that's something that we all need to get back to. And I think if we went back to that, we'd have a lot less problems with our society and our culture. And like I said, I'm concerned about, obviously, PTSD is a big issue in law enforcement right now. We have suicides daily all over the United States with police officers because there's not a way for them to they're afraid to come and tell me that they may have an issue, but they'll open up to the chaplain. Right. And that gives them the opportunity to get some help that maybe they would not get otherwise.
Okay, and how do you feel to date? How have you felt that your officers have responded to this program?
We've had nothing but positive influence. All the officers are enthusiastic. They like it. They have nothing but glowing results, and they enjoy it. It gives them an opportunity to talk about things one-on-one with a chaplain, that, especially in a car riding around, that maybe they've got some concerns about, but they're afraid to talk to somebody. They don't know who to talk to about it. And it can be personal issues. It can be police issues, life issues. It gives them. They feel freer to be able to come out and talk to somebody. I think it helps out their morale too.
I tell you what, Chief, to be your chaplain and to be able to serve these officers is an absolute privilege to me. Yeah. And I think other agencies out there really need to take on a program like this.
Yes.
And if you had some suggestions or some recommendations, what would you say to other agencies about pursuing a chaplaincy type program?
Start it now. Start it now. You're going to be surprised at how many of your officers won't come up to you and say they want help, or they want counseling, or they want to talk to somebody. But if you make the program available, you'll be surprised how many actually do take advantage of it. I'd say start it now and get it going. It's a win-win for everybody. You can't lose.
Well, absolutely. I truly believe it's also a win-win. I appreciate you every day there, Chief.
Thank you, sir.
And so everybody there at SMI, as you get out there and you continue to serve, Lord, be encouraged by what you heard here today. And for agencies who are considering it, as the Chief says, consider starting it now and reaching out to us. You can always contact us at contact@serveministriesinc.com. And we look forward to hearing from you soon. God bless.